Hey everybody, welcome back to MGL Logs. I know it's been a while, but today is May 30th, 2020. I'm Bats here with Goats, and without talking about politics, we don't really have a lot to talk about, so we're not going to talk about politics, but we will talk about what we do have to talk about.
Yes.
And as you notice this time, I don't have a list up in front of me like this. I got it on a clipboard. Hopefully this will make this go a little faster and easier. We'll see what happens.
Hopefully, yes.
So, yeah, all these new videos coming forth until we get everything set up are being filmed on a new camera. We recently switched all of our, here's a fun fact for you longtime viewers of both channels, all of our old videos were filmed on my iPhone.
Yes.
All of them. This camera here is a Canon EOS M50 with an external microphone.
Yes.
I believe it's called a shotgun mic.
I think so.
Yeah, we're testing it out. This is its inaugural run.
Yes.
Right here. First time. We'll see what happens.
Comments are welcome.
Comments are welcome. Let us know what you think. I know that it probably looks bad. I mean, truth be told, I'm wearing pajama pants right now.
You know, we're at home.
Yeah, well, yeah. But we were in the middle of setting up a new studio with a different green screen and a whole different thing. And yesterday was 70 degrees and nice and sunny. And, well, today it's about 60 degrees and pouring rain. We live in Washington.
Yeah.
And speaking of all of the new things, and this one I think is kind of cool, kind of close to my heart. I'd watch videos like this. I have. Is we're going up to make trading card and comic book and collectible unboxing videos.
Okay.
For this channel.
Right. So that's going to be like what, sports cards?
No, we will not be doing sports cards. Sort of. We will kind of have sports cards in the sense of like there's like some Looney Tunes sports crossovers or some Flintstones NFL crossovers, that kind of thing.
Space Jam.
Yeah, we'll be doing things like that as far as sports cards, but for the most part, these will be like any time from the past to now, movie trading cards or cartoon trading cards or like wacky packages or garbage pail kids or Marvel or DC or comic book
or things you didn't even know that they made cards for.
And believe me, I've been collecting like trading cards since I was a little kid, and I've learned a lot over the last couple weeks. I've learned there's cards that I never even knew existed.
This is true, me too.
But we're going to discover them together here on this channel, so stay tuned for that. And I guess the best way you could do that, turn on notifications and click like and subscribe.
Hit the bell. You know the normal stuff.
You know the spiel. But again, not that we're just going to talk about all the things that we're going to do. These, like right now behind the camera in this tiny little intermediate office, we have a big Rubbermaid container full of unopened boxes of trading cards and unopened trading card packages and collectibles. And I'm not going to tell you what any of them are. You're just going to have to come back and check.
Yep.
And
Isn't that unboxing too with like the Loot Crate Nick box stuff?
Oh yes, we'll also be doing unboxings. We get the Nick box, which comes quarterly.
Yes, and worth it.
It's presented by Culture Fly. Link in the description. Why not? Yeah. Go ahead and check that out. I think I might have a link that'll benefit both of us. You might get $10 off your first box. So be sure to check that out. And speaking of things like that,
before you cross over to something else, just real quick, we also got to remind them that sometimes on the unboxings on Nick boxes and stuff like that, some of those items will be on sale on our eBay shop.
Ah, yes. And when we do unboxings or talk about certain collectibles, even the trading cards.
Yeah.
Like if we open a box of unopened trading cards and we eventually open the packs until we get to an entire set, any extras that I didn't need for my base set and any unopened packs will be available for sale on our eBay store.
Yes, among other
So
things.
there will be a link to that on the end of those videos, but not this one.
Right.
And speaking of money and things like that, we recently got into the cryptocurrency game.
Dabbled.
Yeah, well, you know, at first I was like, what is this? Okay, now, a little fun story. About 3 or 4 years ago, me and my wife were talking, And I was like, I don't know, I think maybe we should invest in this. And back then, it was like, what, $300 for an entire Bitcoin?
I don't even know.
Yeah, and Bitcoins are almost $10,000 a piece now. And if you just do your own research and you decide you're interested, we have a link to the coin exchange that we use in the description below, which is CoinBase. And we also have a link to Cash App for those of you that are interested in that. They also do stocks on Cash App. And Cash App, if you use our link, I think we get $5, you get $5. Everybody wins. So
and if you just want to try it out like we are, you can literally invest $1 in stocks.
You can invest 10 cents in a stock if you want to.
Right.
I mean,
it's not, you don't have to jump into like...
Yeah, and it's pretty straightforward. It's about 1% fee, I think.
And that only really happens when they're transferring money around.
Yeah, to sell your stocks back. It doesn't cost anything to buy them.
Yeah.
Anyway, check that out. Link in the description. The Bitcoin service, link in the description. We'll probably talk more about that here on this channel later because, as it says right there in the thing up above our channel, this is an eccentric YouTube channel.
Yes.
Also the Seinfeld of YouTube, because it's pretty much about nothing and everything.
Right.
Yeah, so check out that stuff. That we've actually, I think, made like $40 on Bitcoin so far.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, I don't know. We'll get into that later. But we didn't invest very much either.
Right.
Like $10, $15 here and there on a couple different ones.
Yeah.
And we know we've been away for a while, but and let me tell you something. Aside from depression, coupled with the doldrums of being at home because of social distancing, depression is a very real thing, and we kind of been dealing with some of that around here. I mean, tensions get high and things get crazy, but we have learned how to move on from that and just come back here to do what we do. Right. And, yeah, we have been busy during that whole time, too, just because we haven't been on camera. We, actually, I'm going to try, it's rather late tonight, but I'm going to try to knock out these 2 other scripts for the videos I'm going to tell you about in just a second tonight. So we'll see what happens. But we have been busy. We haven't just been sitting around slacking and doing nothing. We've been trying to get our act together.
Sure. Well, some of us anyway.
Right? We've said it 1,000 times, but I think this time we finally got it right, and all I can say is, you'll see.
Yeah.
And before we wrap up, like I said, head on over to Macabre'Gorium Labs, link in the end card and into the description, the Macabre'Gorium Labs YouTube channel to check out 2 new videos that will be coming in the next day, maybe tomorrow on Sunday, the June 1st. And one of them is a Rick and Morty theory, based on something so ridiculously silly that I'm pretty sure we're hopefully the only people that decided to cover something so unimportant in such a clearly in-depth show. I know, I can almost feel Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon getting ready to parody me for saying that.
Right.
But it's just kind of a funny little thing that happened that turned into a theory. And I hope you get a kick out of that. Plus, we have our list of TV shows and cartoons that we wish would come back. Not a reboot, but more of a revival or just straight up continuation. So check over on Macabre'Gorium Labs for that. I've been your host, Bats, and I've been accompanied by
Goats.
And this has been the MGL Logs, May 30th, 2020. Anyway, as I always say, stay safe out there, but no matter what you do, be sure to think for yourselves and keep it creepy. Hey, thanks for checking out this MGL Logs on the new channel. If you'd like to see more of the content from us, you can click the link right up above my head. Or to check out our other channel, the one you guys are probably more familiar with, Macabre'Gorium Labs, click that link right over there. Either way, we'll see you next time.